What can the government be doing to help so many people who are suffering right now to make ends meet?
It's a very tough issue, and it's a very important political issue. It's playing, of course, right into the Conservative leadership campaign. One of the key candidates, Mr. Poilievre, was front and center on this issue very early on, jumping all over it and saying, look, this is something that we have to be paying attention to. He was largely dismissed. It came up even in the election campaign last year, and Mr. Trudeau said he wasn't going to be worrying about that sort of thing. Well, it's coming back to haunt him now, and there's really relatively little the government can do other than be in lockstep with the Bank of Canada and use what tools that we have. But the idea of, for example, making it easier for people to buy gas goes against all of their principles with regard to reducing greenhouse gases in Canada. They've got to be careful about that. Some provinces, like Quebec, have just been sending out checks. Everybody got $500. It was like Oprah Winfrey. You get $500 and you get $500. But at some point, you're just feeding inflation because you're putting more money into the economy. So it is a very wicked problem for the government. They can't be seen to be doing nothing. They have to show that they care and that they understand. But the average family is way past that. If you've got a pickup truck and you're pumping in diesel, you're in the $200 range for a tank of gas, and that completely changes your family's budget. Groceries have been going up like crazy, and people are really starting to feel the pinch. They're peeling back on a lot of things, but it's going to start to hurt the average Canadian family, and the government better be there to show that they understand that, and with some ideas as to how to move forward.
Okay, and finally this morning, I got to get your take on something that we're just learning about from Pierre Poilievre. He is saying now that if he is elected Prime Minister, he will make some changes to downtown Toronto's Billy Bishop Airport. He wants to expand the runways and allow jets to fly in. This as a cure to some of the problems that we're seeing with congestion at Toronto's Pearson Airport. Why do you think he'd wade into this? And how do you think, pardon the pun, this is going to fly?
I don't think it's going to fly very well with the people who live anywhere in the vicinity of that airport. And when it was already expanded to bring in the large twin props, and there were a lot of passenger planes going in and out of that airport, there was a deal that was made at the time. And the deal said no jets. So Mr. Poilievre is really taking on a big issue here. I'm not sure it was wise or necessary for him to do that. At least, to use today's word, he was transparent. He's saying, no, this is what I'm going to do. If the Conservatives think that they have a hard time getting elected anywhere in the GTA right now, wait till you see what happens when people get wind of Mr. Poilievre's plan to bring jet aircraft that close to all of those people who live in that downtown and that general area. It won't go over very well, Marcia.
Tom Mulcair for us this morning. Tom, stay cool. Thanks so much.